So, hey everyone, welcome to the next episode of Tac-Com Interviews. I'm here with Loryat. So, is that how you pronounce that anyway?
Loryat.
Loryat? Alright, Loryat. So, I guess what's your real name if you want to share that? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Stuff like
Well,
that.
my,
Just
my name's
basics.
Taylor. It's jumbled up. My gamer tag is pretty much my name, anyways.
Alright.
For where I live, Barrie, Ontario, most people won't know where that is. I generally just say Toronto. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
Alright. So, what would you say if there's one thing that the community would recognize you from? What would you say that is?
It would probably be between the GFC, because me, Mad Dog, Neil, all them, uh, kind of colluded to make that up, and a few people know me from that. I'm not sure if like it's a big thing. A lot of people would know, but in terms of like what's kind of catching on now with people kind of knowing who I am is uh, my long shot clips. But other than that, I'm kind of unknown in the realm of the Gears universe. But other than that,
You are pretty good that long shot. I haven't played with you much, but did play a couple
no,
GFC events, and my head got popped quite a few times.
I don't know. I'm not. I'm good with that one gun. That's it. Literally, I can't. The Nasher, like I can't. Couldn't hit the side of a barn if you even let me try. So. But the long shot, I have good luck with it, I guess.
So the GFC is sort of it's slowed down a lot right now because it's a slow time for gears. But I guess do you want to talk about that at all? What is it? How do you get involved in it?
Well, first it was the Epic Games Forums community thing. They had that going, and a lot of people. There was a huge fight going on with that, so they dropped a lot of the people. And then I got picked up when they were looking for somebody. Then we changed the name, kind of like to get away from the whole issue that was going on to begin with. And then from today, after all the events we had going back then, things slowed down because esports really picked up. And we kind of said, you know what, let's take a back seat. Let's see how this rides out, see if it goes, because it was pretty brand new. And it picked up quick. So we said, you know what, we'll take the back seat, wait till Gears 4 comes out. And hopefully there's a little bit more customization in the way that you can make a map or the way you can do a play style or whatever. Because with Ultimate Edition, it's just like Gears 1. There's not much you could do in
Right.
terms of customization. So we tried a few events when it came out, but it ended up not really jiving with the community overall. So I tried a long shot one, and I think I had like four people show up, and I said, I guess this isn't gonna work out. So since I think probably 2 months after the release of Gears Ultimate, we kind of just said, yeah, we're gonna take a back seat for this for a little bit and see how things go. Other than that,
But when Gears 4 comes out, we can look for tournaments from you guys and the
yeah,
theme
we're gonna have some
Thursday or
events
I guess
going.
theme Saturdays and all the private lobbies and stuff probably.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna definitely try to get back into it. It's not like we're just gonna sit back and let it like disappear. We put a lot of work into the name switch and the logo switch and the whole site.
Yep.
So it's not something we're just gonna give up on. But other than that, it's gone well. It's not something that we just gave up on. The whole team together wants to keep it going. So
Yeah, and it's a
well,
good team. I know all the guys from that.
yeah, we work together really well too. It's not like we have like some type of fight going on, or because a lot of people at first were thinking we're quiet because we're having some like inner fight, but no, it's just quiet. I don't know how else to say it.
All right. So, what are some of your hobbies? What are things you like to do outside of Gears and gaming?
Other really gaming, it's hockey, going out. I don't know how else to say it. Hockey's generally the biggest one, but it's been quiet as well with that because we haven't had any ice up here, so I can't even play bond hockey. And then I'm so busy with work, I haven't even had time to do men's league or anything like that. So with that, I kind of been quiet with that. It's mainly work. That's the biggest thing with me right now.
Yeah, I love hockey. I used to play. I'm really busy with work, but I want to start playing again sometime.
That's usually how it is. Work takes up over the hockey all the time. That's everybody. They're like, oh, I gotta work.
Yeah. You have any who's your favorite team up there? Or is it actually up there?
It's back there somewhere, but I don't want to say it because right now they're shit. The Leafs. But that's like, oh, let's not say that.
Yeah, well, being from well, I'm in Ohio now, but being from North Carolina, I've got to go for the Hurricanes, and they're not so hot either.
They can't be worse than the Leafs. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end conversation with the Leafs.
All right. So, how did you get into video games? What was like one of the first games you played?
First games, Nintendo. That's the first, obviously, pretty much with anybody. Uh, Super Mario type deal. But when I started getting like into gaming, big deal was Gears. Gears was the first start for me.
So, how did you
Uh,
get into Gears then?
oh, I saw the commercial. The first thing was the commercial, and that's what got me into it initially. And then November when it came out, I actually got an Xbox and Gears at the same time. And then from there, I just flourished with Gears. I really don't play much other things. Rocket League now because it came out, but other than that, I'd say Resident Evil is probably the biggest thing I played back then, but nothing too crazy.
Okay. So, how did you start to get involved in the Gears community?
It's probably well, you know how Gears 2 went with all the problems. So I went on the forums probably around Gears 2-ish, and I started answering a lot of the technical questions people were asking, like network issues and stuff, and then people started noticing that I was pretty helpful in that department. And then from there, I just kind of stayed quiet until Gears 3 came out, and then I started voicing my opinion with that. People started picking up and talking to me more, and I got a lot of posts in that. And then that's when the GFC thing happened, or in this terms, EGFC picked me up, and then from there, it kind of just picked off.
Okay. So, just a fun little question. Which Gears character do you think you most closely relate to?
Hmm. I actually have no idea. I usually play as Anthony Carmine, so if I were to say anything like that, like what, get my head blown off, like I don't know, I don't know, but I guess you could say Dom because he's quiet, but he's got the skill to do so. I honestly, God, I have no idea.
All right, then. No, fair enough.
Tough
Fair enough.
question. Tough question.
So, obviously, you have the GFC that you play with, but normally when you play, how do you normally play? Is it a play to win, just play for fun? Obviously you're a good sniper. Are you much with the Nasher? How do you play? Who do you play with?
I play pretty much with anybody. I generally play randoms online. I don't really pick up if someone wants to play, I'm not going to say no. But in terms of role, I generally just kind of play to what the match is like. So if I see a lot of people going aggressively and we don't have enough sitting back picking off people, I'll do that. It's not something like I'll do one thing and that's it. I'll kind of mold my way around what the situation is.
Okay.
But sniping wise, that's pretty much what I'll do if I have the chance, I'll do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people think, "Oh, you snipe. Uh, that's pretty much all you're gonna go for." I won't go for that if that's what we're if it's like a serious match. I'm not gonna go for the long shot 24/7 like we did with that tournament. I didn't pick it up at all. But
So over the past, I guess you've had Gears in your life for almost 10 years now. Um, I guess 10 and a half or 9.5 years. What do you think is your favorite memory over those past years?
probably seeing how big Gears got in Gears 3 because between Gears 1 and Gears 2, especially with the bad taste Gears 2 left in a lot of people's mouth. Um, Seeing how much Gears 3 grew the community overall, and seeing that it people really enjoyed the game, and then also it was bringing a lot more people in, and esports kind of on that was kind of already flat, but it kind of picked up. It had a little bit of a following, but Gears 3 is probably my biggest memory with that, seeing that it finally blew up, and then I'd say Gears Ultimate because now that's a stepping stone for esports and just overall having the game actually have the game actually work.
Yeah.
Because Gears 3 it worked, but there's still some flaws. Even Ultimate still has flaws, but it worked.
So you just loved seeing how big the game got and the community grew a lot during that time frame.
Yeah, because it's a game I've followed since day one, so having it grow, especially being a part of it since day one, it's nice to see.
Cool. So obviously, Ultimate Edition's out. The PC version just came out recently. Gears 4 is later this year. Beta's coming up soon, hopefully. Um, so what are you most looking forward to for the future of Gears? Be it Gears 4 or something from the community. What are you most looking forward to?
Probably again seeing it grow further than it already has. Of course, they have some big things for it. They're saying right now, Ultimate Edition was the crawl, and then Gears 4 is going to be the walk. So we're looking forward to seeing what the run might be in the future. Uh, but really, that's seeing it grow. That's the biggest thing that I'd say pretty much anybody would want to see is obviously have it get further. And the more people that play it, the more likely they are to keep it up to date and focused on updating it and doing all that. So, because like all the other games, it kind of petered out after a year. Ultimate Edition's almost what nearing a year, and it's still getting updates and all that stuff. So, again, growing is probably the biggest thing.
All right. Well, that's it for all the questions I have. So where can people find you? Twitter, well, I've got your Twitter name over on the side, but YouTube, Twitch, any channels they can follow you on?
Generally, Twitter's the biggest one. I don't have Facebook. I absolutely hate Facebook. YouTube is I post a few videos every now and then, not something like I religiously do. Twitch I would stream, but like I'm on Connect right now because my freaking laptop is crap. So uh, for right now it's Twitter, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Twitch come up once I actually get a laptop or a computer and any sort. Yeah, Twitch would probably be the next one.
Okay, and I'll get a link for the viewers and put that down in the description in case you do start streaming at some point. So to wrap it up, you have any shout outs to anybody or any last things you want to say?
No shoutouts, but I would like to say thanks for giving me the opportunity to say some opinions, get my face out there.
Yeah, no, I don't see you on the forums as much as I used to, but see you on Twitter all the time. You always have
Oh
your
yeah, Twitter.
opinions. Yeah, you say your opinion all the time. Most of the time, I agree with it. It's
All the
good to,
farms are a little wild right now.
yeah.
It's a safe way to put it.
No, it's nice to get to know people in the community and uh, make these videos so other people can get to know them as well.
Well, it works. So
Yeah. So, thanks for joining me, viewers. Thanks for watching this, and look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Look forward to playing with you. See you later.